So if you do everything right, the deal is closed at step 3. If you do everything right, deal's done. You only need 3 steps, but most deal will go to step 4. Step 4 is follow up.
Hello, Tom. I know about your success, about your YouTube channel. I am sure that you are going to be expanding and growing more and more. Saludos, Tomás.
Follow up is when the customer did not buy from you in the presentation. And now you have to follow up, you have to call them. You have to keep calling them and try to figure out why they did not buy. For our company, the 3 biggest reasons why customers don't buy are number 1, the customer says, I need to think about it. Number 2, they say, I need to ask my boss. And number 3 is, I don't have enough money right now. So these are the 3 top reasons why they don't buy at presentation. When you hear these, that means somewhere we made a mistake. It's okay, it's not the end of the world, don't kill yourself. So when you hear, I need to think about it, that means the presentation demo maybe was not strong enough. We did not ask enough questions. We not get into the root of their problems. So you have to call them back, try to understand more, ask them more questions. If you hear, I need to ask my boss, what mistake did we make here? Online.
Chưa gọi đúng người.
In step 2, we did not talk to the key decision maker. You're talking to someone in the company that cannot make decisions. So what you need to do is still call them back. Did you talk to your boss yet? Can we talk to your boss together? And number 3, if you hear the customer say, I don't have money right now. What mistake did we make here? The target is too small. The customer is too small. Their business is too small. They cannot afford it. Okay? Target the wrong customer. But you can still follow up. Call them back. Do you have the money now? When will you have the money? Maybe we can do installment. We can pay every month. We support that. The biggest mistake in this step is that our salespeople, they don't follow up. Maybe our salespeople do the presentation and then they make one follow-up call and they stop calling them. And when I see this, when I see there's a deal that the salesperson did not follow up, I will transfer that customer to another sales. And this happens a lot in my company. When I transfer the customer to another sales, the other salesperson closed the deal. You don't want that to happen to you because you'll be very sad. You found the customer, you make the first contact, you did the presentation, and then someone else, one phone call, they close the deal. Make sure you always follow up your customers. And usually, because we have data, we know that it takes about 7 to 10 phone calls before the deal is closed if it goes to follow up. Phone calls. Not yellow message. Takes about 7 to 10 to close. Any questions?
Cho em hỏi thử bây giờ ví dụ như chưa tư vấn và khách hàng hỏi giá thì sao vậy chị?
So you don't talk about the price until at the end of the presentation. Always. If they ask you about price, then you tell them that I must understand your business first so that I can give you the right solution. You never ever talk about price until you finish the presentation. Because I guarantee you, you tell them the price, they say bye-bye. Because they don't even know what you can do. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, back to my story. Remember in the morning I said there's only 3 salespeople that can reach me through my customer service. And I'm doing business with 2 of them. And I will tell you the story of one. So there was a salesperson, his name is Chris, he's Vietnamese. He works for a company called Robert Walters. He was able to get through my customer service. Customer service running to my office, give me the phone. Hello? Salespeople. So Robert Walters is a company that help other company hire people. I don't need that. I have no demand. So I told Chris I have no demand. But Chris asked me, can I have your phone number so I can follow up with you in the future if you need my services? Okay. My number, 0909, whatever. 2 days later, he called me back. Hey Tom, I have some really good Java developers. You should see them. I have no demand. I don't use recruitment companies. Thank you. Hang up. 2 days later, he called me back again. Hey Tom, we have some really good QA testers. I think you should interview them. I have no demand. We don't use recruiting companies. We hire people ourselves. Bye-bye. 2 days later, he called me back again. So it was like that. Every 2 days, he called me. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sometimes, I see his phone number on my phone, I just hang up. If it was you, how long would you follow me? Mr. Kwang, yeah.
1 year.
Yo, okay. You're gonna follow me, call me every other day, every 2 days for 1 year? So, Mr. Chris, follow me for 8 months. Call me every 2 days. Very, very annoying. But 8 months later, I had a big problem. My customer asked me to hire 20 people. How do I find 20 people right now? How? The first person I think about. Can you guess who? Online?
Chris.
Yes, somebody's listening. I think about Chris first. He's the first person I think about because he calls me so much. People buy from who they remember. So I called Chris back. Hey Chris, I need to hire 20 people. You think you can help me? And Chris says, no problem. Let me send you a contract. Sign the contract. Actually, they did a really good job for us. They hired a lot of people for my companies. Chris also made a lot of service fees from my companies. In the last 2 years, Robert Walter made about 3T in service fees. That made Chris #1 sales in Robert Walter. Top sales. He thanks me very much. So every quarter, every 3 months, he asked me out for lunch. He asked me out for lunch and thanked me. But I always tell him I didn't do anything. The reason he got our deal is because he didn't stop calling me. And I remember him the most. I don't remember anybody in recruiting, but I remember Chris. Everybody understand that story? Okay, good. They're watching. I'm not saying you follow everyone. You see, Chris followed me because he knows the kind of company we have. He knows how many people I have. He knows I will need him eventually. That's why he focused on me. I'm not telling you to follow everyone. Again, if you sell shampoo, don't follow me. Wasting your time. Target well.